What about in another scenario where unfortunately you don't have a prime number at the front? Okay, well, again, what you're gonna it's gonna be very similar to before, but you just might take a few more steps to get there. It's gonna be minus 2, which is the first thing you think about. So minus 1 times 2 or minus 2 times 1. Okay, now you need to think about what are the factors of this coefficient on the x squared. So 6, 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. Okay, so there are my factors. So I can then start to draw in my brackets. So these numbers here are always going to be in these brackets at the end, so 1 and 2. But now we need to think about which ones goes where. Okay, so is it going to be 1 and 6, or is it going to be the 2 and the 3 I use? It tends to be the slightly smaller ones, but again, this might just have to be a bit of an iterative method where you try and find the best way to do it. Often you'll get a prime number at the front, but if you don't, you sometimes just need to play around with it a little bit. So if we do try, and there'll be x's there and x's there. So if I try 3 here and 2 there, I get 6x, and then I want the difference to be plus 1. Okay, so if I do 1 times 3, that will be 3, and then if I do 2 times, that'll be 4. So I want that one to be negative. Yeah, okay, positive. So I do 2 times 3x, which is 6x, minus 3x, and then that is plus 4x. So these are your brackets here. You work them out that way. And again, similar thing for this one. Well, minus 1 can only come from 1 times negative 1. And then your other factor here, 8, has 1 times 8 or 2 times 4. Okay, and then similar as before, you know that your brackets in here are going to be 1 and 1, and then you're going to need to think about what factor. I'd use again the smaller ones first. So 2 and 4 are the ones I'm going to go for. So if I put 2x there, 4x there, and I want the difference to be negative 2. Okay, so I'm going to want this 4 to be negative, so I'm going to have to make this a negative, and I want this. So it's going to be 8x minus 4x plus 2x, giving you 2x total. Okay, so there's your thing there. Now, there are different methods to do that. Some people use different tricks and stuff, but this is the way, I like to think about it without having to memorize some steps that you might forget. This is just how you think about it and solve them, just kind of by looking at them. I can attach some links to some other ways of doing it because some people might prefer that, but this is the way I like to think about it.